So big game on the weekend, Derby Day. You must be buzzing for this one.
Oh, of course, look, first and foremost, we know how much this means to the fans, all the history and everything that's gone on. Last season, obviously, we played them, we beat them 5-1 in a game, obviously, it was kind of behind closed doors. So it's one of those now that the fans have got that opportunity to come to the Val. The atmosphere the other night against Grimsby was absolutely outstanding and carried us through the game. You know, it was a tough game and the fans got us through it. It'd be nice if we can pack the Val. I think our most attendance we've had at the Val's in around 2,500. If we could get that, and if we get better than that, it'd be unbelievable. And I think that's what we need. We need to really be the 12th man this Saturday coming.
And it's not just been, it's not just your typical derby, is it? There's obviously, you know, you're playing against your old boss, I guess, who you used to work under. There's also the history of the stadium, and also, you know, then there's the local edge to it too. How important is it sort of the players know the history behind the fixture?
I think the players understand from last year, and the new players that come in, we've had a couple of weeks to prepare now. You know, we've kind of told them what this actually means to the fans, and you know, the lads have been outstanding this year. They've left everything on the pitch, and that's the key thing for the fans, that we leave everything on the pitch every time we go onto it. And I think we've had that every game this season, and it's the same again Saturday. We've got to make sure we leave everything on the pitch. And when we come off it, you know, we give the fans something to be really proud of.
And then it's obviously you versus Dino in the dugout as well. Would it be a bit like Clough versus Taylor sort of a thing where you'll both sort of know each other's moves in and out?
Yeah, look, we've watched them. We've had time. We've watched all of their games back. So you know, they're quite direct. They play off of restarts. They play on the counter attack. They've got a lot of pace on the break. I think they'll come in and probably sit in and try and frustrate us, as we've been quite possession-based this season, and a lot of clubs that have come to the Val have come and sat in, and I think it will be that type of game that they will sit in. So we have to be patient, and if they come out at us, you know, we can get the ball forward quicker.
And also, what sort of reception do you think Dean will get? I know he's our local rivals now, but you know, and you was a massive part of that too, with the league winning side. Do you think you'll get good reception?
Yeah, I see no reason why not. That's a question for the fans, really. You know, I see no reason why not. He shouldn't.
And then obviously now we look to the 2 weeks off. How has the side sort of recovered? There was a few injuries for the Grimsby game. Have you sort of got bodies back now for this?
Yeah, they're close. They're pretty close. You know, we're training again this evening. They're pretty close. They're not a million miles away. So we'll reassess it this week where the injuries are at. But they're pretty close. We've had a good couple of weeks training now, which has been really good for the prep.
With the lads filling in as well the other night against Grimsby and playing so well, does that give you a big selection headache going into Saturday's game?
Yeah, I think some of the lads have earned the right to stay in the team, and that's the way football is. You know, you play for your shirt, you earn the right, you keep your shirt. So I'm a firm believer on it. You know, sometimes different games requires different personnel, and this could be one of them. But you know, we haven't picked the team yet. We're still in that stage of researching them, but we're working hard behind the scenes on a game plan for it.
And then obviously going back to the fans again, for many fans this will be the sort of first fixture they looked at when the fixture list come out in the summer. How important is it to get a result in this game, especially at home too?
Look, I think it's a game that we've got to make sure that we're at it. I think we've got to play with a tempo, we've got to play with an intensity, which we have done. And like you say, it's for the fans. This is a game for the fans, and I said it last season before we played them. This is the game for the fans, and I know for a fact that the lads will give everything and leave everything on the pitch.
Emotions will be quite high in the terraces too, but is it important? It's quite important in these games that the team stays disciplined on the pitch too.
Oh look, we've got to be disciplined. We've got to be calm. We've got to be composed within our performance. We've got to stick to what we're good at. We've worked on our playthroughs, the structure that we've got for the game. We've got to stick to it. We've got to stick to the game plan. And you know, if the lads take it on board and stick to it, we'll have a good chance of getting something from the game.
And we lost Denon in the week as well. He's joined Boreham Wood. He's been bought by them. Probably a good move for him in the fact that we nearly lost him last summer anyway, didn't we, to Charlton? But yeah, he's been a good servant here, as he nearly made 100 games. And obviously in that league winning season did very well.
Yeah, look, Den's done brilliant for the club. He helped us in our promotion, and he's had a decent season this year as well. Probably the wing-back role doesn't really suit him out there on the left, especially defensively. We've brought in someone in Jaden Mundle-Smith that can play there anywhere down the left side. And we've brought in another player today, Jamie Muskell, which brings good experience. He's got league experience, so he brings balance. He's a left footer. He brings athleticism and power, and it's something that we've been looking for.
And what can fans expect from Jamie? Is he a player you'll be able to have an eye on for a while?
Yeah, look, we said all along, there's players that, you know, that when they come out the league clubs, they still want to have that ambition to play in the league. Sometimes it just doesn't happen for one reason or another, and it hasn't happened for Jamie, and we're lucky enough to get him on board.
And then just sort of going into the game as well, we're very close in the league to Barnet. Is it important for, I guess, for both teams, and it just get that 3 points, just give them that cushion from the drop zone?
I think every game you go in, every game you play is 3 points. I think, you know, if we beat them, we go a point above them. If they beat us, they pull away, and then we've got a game in hand. So it's just important. It's another 3 points at the end of the day when you're looking at the point stage. When you take everything away from the game, the meaning, the history and everything behind the game is 3 points at stake. Every game we go in, we try and get 3 points, and it's the same on Saturday. We'll be going into it to try and get 3 points.
Then lastly, you know, it's been a 2-week break, but that doesn't mean there's 2 weeks of nothing. Has there been a lot going on in training and behind the scenes in preparation for this?
We've been at it. It's probably the first time you actually get the time to prepare. You know, it's normally Saturday, Tuesday, and then you train on a Thursday and prepare. We've had a week off to prepare, so it's been good.
Okay, thanks for your time, Stuart. Good luck Saturday.
Cheers, Chris.
Cheers, thank you.